It's great to be here today. I walked in here and I was really taken aback by how cool this space is. I had no idea I was actually coming to a church today to talk. It gives me a great idea of why Will Reynolds is such a kick-ass speaker, because if I was in here every day talking to like my team, like a team meeting here, like the oration capabilities within here are terrific. So I was asked to talk about mobile commerce today, and I really got inspired by baseball season starting up, and I wanted to talk to you guys about the launch of our app. So Free People launched an app June of last year, and I've titled this presentation, "If You Build It, They Will Come." You'll get to see what I mean by that shortly. So most of you are from Philly, so I expect a lot of you know who we are. Sometimes people don't, so I've included this slide just in case. We are based at the historic Navy Yard just down the road on Broad Street. We're the fastest growing brand within Urban Outfitters' portfolio that also includes urban, it includes Anthropologie, Beholden Terrain. We're focused on the fashion-forward woman ages 25 to 35. Our roots are very much in bohemian, but since then we've strayed out. So we've got a tomboy look, we've got a going out look, we've got a beachy apparel as well. Just to give some context around our sales, last year we did over 400 million in sales for Free People, and this was about 13% of Urban Inc.'s 3.1 billion. Within the US, we've got 91 freestanding stores. We also have a super robust e-commerce business. That's part of my responsibility. And then we're carried in 1,400 different wholesale accounts throughout the nation and also worldwide. Wanted to give you a little bit of intro into the launch of our app. So many of you might be thinking about launching an app. Many of you work for companies that already have an app, and probably some of you in here help people launch an app. Before I go into why we built an app, I have to introduce you to FPME, which is our loyalty and engagement program. And so really this is a social program that we've woven into the fabric of our website. I'm showing you our gallery page right now, which is very much analogous to Pinterest or Instagram. This is all user-generated content, so our customers are uploading these photographs of themselves. Think of this as analogous to Pinterest. We've built an algorithm in the background that helps to sort and rank these images by popularity. So those that get the most likes, those that get the most views, sort up naturally to the top. Then you can also view them by recency. And then diving in a little bit just to the pics themselves, each of these has been uploaded by an individual customer, and other customers can heart the pics. So this is analogous to Facebook liking of content. You can also follow people and be followed. You can comment on things, and we're seeing some really great interaction between our customers and other customers as they follow each other and then start to ask questions about how things fit or what else they're wearing in the photograph. And one of the cool features that we have here is a shop by look. So whenever you're uploading content to the site, you can tag the products that you're wearing in that. And then if you're coming through the gallery, you're able to see what all she's wearing through the little, there's probably a laser on this somewhere, through the little pull menu there. And if they're wearing 6 different things, you'll see a full list of those. You can also get there through the product details page, and so everyone who's uploaded this maxi dress would show up on that maxi dresses page. And diving into the quick view really quickly, you can see the printed strappy maxi dress. You can also heart the dress, and so this gives us a great gauge on the popularity of different products as we introduce them. And then, like I mentioned before, this functionality exists coming from the gallery through a pic into the product details, and it also exists coming from product details back into the customers that have uploaded on there. Lastly, we've got the capability to have user profiles, and so for anybody who's uploaded content, they can indicate a little bit about themselves. They can have a profile picture, they can follow people, be followed, they can highlight their blog, their Twitter, their Instagram. A lot of what we're seeing are bloggers who already have blogs and pretty robust social media profiles already, and so they're linking to all of that from our profile. And then any of the user-generated content they've created throughout the time, including collections, which we don't have time to dive into here. So with that backdrop in mind, one of the things that we wanted to do as we rolled out an app was include all that functionality. The other thing we wanted to do was make sure that it was fully shoppable, and then also that the accounts that were created within the app were transferable over to the desktop or to the mobile experience so that you could shop, add things to your wish list or to your shopping cart and see those persisted onto your desktop. So you're probably thinking like you could do all that with an HTML5 presence, with a responsive design, so why build an app? And this was a lot of what we had talked about initially was like, does it need to have specific core features in addition to the shoppability aspect? And at the time, we really thought that it did. So one of the things that we were trying to do was leverage the native camera functionality in an app to be able to take pictures and upload those to product detail pages. And we didn't think, and we weren't aware of a way to do that technically just from an HTML5 interface. The other thing was allowing customers to scan hashtags, and so we've got 91 stores. We want to allow our customers to shop in them, hit an item with the app, pull up all the reviews and all the user-generated content, be able to see, is it going to fit them, et cetera. And so these two things we thought were really key value propositions that would make the app really worth downloading. But what we found, as awesome as they were, is that they're used way less than we thought they were, but the app still had a great resonance. So the results of it, it was downloaded 24,000 times in the first week. The app sales surged to be 10% of our total sales that week. Conversion rates doubled from the mobile site, and then the FPME pick uploads also doubled, so we got a huge infusion of new content. This was about 9 months ago, but what we've seen for most of these metrics is that they've held consistent over time, that we have seen a gradual movement of mobile sessions into app sessions and continued strength around the mobile downloads. So a couple additional learnings. One of the things that we didn't expect and we didn't design for was that the app would be so well received from iPads. So 10% of our app traffic right now comes from iPads. So this is in addition to the traffic that we get from iPads that go and hit our full site. They contribute even greater percentage of sales. I think a lot of retailers are seeing that. The tablet sales are slightly stronger, higher AOVs than non-tablet sales. The second one was around push notifications, and what a valuable marketing tool this has become for us. So you've already got a very high opt-in natively and real high engagement with them. We're building in segmentation capabilities so that we can hit people with specific messages based on what they've viewed within the app or what they've shopped within the app. But as you think about Gmail and kind of what they're doing with their different categories and your inbox versus your subscriptions versus your social, or if you think about what Facebook's doing with really like starting to wall off what you're seeing and you've got to pay to play, thinking about an app gives you another means by which you can reach your customers and deliver targeted messages. And then another chart that came about, I saw this on the 1st of April. Hopefully it's not an April Fool's joke. But one of it was this shift in time spent and the mobile experience being all about apps. So Flurry Analytics, ComScore, Net Market Share put this information out there. Statista pulled it together that apps are taking up 86% of mobile time and the browser's only taking up 14%. And a lot of what you're seeing within this is social media playing a huge role. So Facebook, Twitter, other social messaging. I think this speaks a little bit to the strength of us actually having a social media network and an additional reason for our customers to go into the app. It's not just about shopping, it's also about seeing great content. I think the interesting thing here is just that customers appear to be favoring app experiences over browser experiences. And I think with any data, the user can tell the story that they want. So I don't want to be too firm on what I'm seeing here. It's just interesting. Lastly, we're hiring, so I've got a bunch of openings on my team. I missed some of the other presentations. I probably wasn't supposed to do this, but I'm here. Tessa's over here, so if you guys have interest in what we're working on, certainly let me know. And I'm definitely happy to take a few questions. It's like I'm standing in the way of the beer right now.
Yeah, right now we're not. Questions? Okay. It's your opportunity. Let's thank Jed Paulson.
Thanks, guys.